Today we're diving into 5 humanoid robots reshaping 2026. Boston Dynamics' Atlas can now feel force and balance in real time. Engine AI's T800 literally kicked its own CEO to prove its strength. Figure AI evolved through 3 generations in just 3 years to reach your living room. Tesla's Optimus 5.3 carries Elon Musk's million-unit dream, and 1X's NEO Gamma is fighting to become the safest robot you'll ever invite home. So which one actually wins? Atlas, the robot that learned to feel. Boston Dynamics just gave its humanoid robot Atlas a serious upgrade. And this time, it's not about seeing better, it's about feeling better. Until now, most robotics breakthroughs have focused on vision, cameras, sensors, and AI models that help robots recognize objects. But Boston Dynamics is taking a different approach with Atlas, introducing 5 physical intelligence upgrades designed to help it sense weight, force, and balance in real time, the same way a human instinctively adjusts when lifting something heavy or unstable. Here's a perfect example. Imagine Atlas lifting a refrigerator. Not an empty one, but one where the contents are shifting and sliding around unpredictably. That's chaotic, real-world physics in action, and Atlas handles it smoothly. How? Through reinforcement learning combined with proprioception, the robot's internal sense of its own body position and movement. Atlas was trained almost entirely in simulation on objects weighing between 50 and 70 pounds, but it can now safely bear, hug, and carry irregular objects over 100 pounds, adapting on the fly to shifting centers of gravity and changing surface friction. This adaptability required a major hardware overhaul across 5 key upgrades. First, actuator standardization. Atlas now uses just 2 types of rotary actuators throughout its chassis, simplifying manufacturing and making it easier to digitally model its physics. Second, structural symmetry. Its left and right limbs are now completely identical, with mirrored shoulder and pelvis structures and symmetrical feet, letting it move forward and backward with equal confidence. Third, infinite joint rotation. By removing external cabling, engineers let Atlas's actuators rotate indefinitely, enabling movement patterns physically impossible for a human body. Fourth, modular components, arms, legs, hands, and head are now field replaceable, letting technicians swap a damaged limb in minutes, with future potential for robots to repair each other. Fifth, advanced thermal management. Atlas's 90-kilogram frame now includes built-in heat dissipation, letting it sustain high-intensity moves like flips and handstands without overheating, even on hot factory floors. Together, these upgrades help close the sim-to-real gap, one of robotics' biggest challenges. Boston Dynamics does this by injecting controlled chaos into simulations, shifting weights, variable friction, unpredictable object placement, preparing Atlas for real-world messiness before it ever steps into it. This rapid pipeline means complex new behaviors can go from simulation to physical testing in days, not months. So, the real question is, how soon before robots like Atlas are working alongside us on actual job sites? And what does that mean for the future of physical labor? Engine AI T800. AI T800. One of the most talked about humanoid robots to hit the scene in 2026, and it's already turning heads for both its raw power and its bold marketing. In a now viral promotional video, the T800 was filmed kicking its own CEO, first aiming near his face, then landing a solid blow to his padded chest, sending him straight to the ground while employees watched and laughed in the background. It's a wild stunt, but it's also a very deliberate way of showing off just how strong this machine really is. So how strong are we talking? The T800 delivers a maximum joint torque of 450 Newton meters. To put that in perspective, that's roughly twice the force of a professional athlete's kick, or comparable to the torque output of a Ford F-150 pickup truck. In a separate clip, the robot was shown kicking down a solid wooden door with ease. Under the hood, the T800 is built with 43 degrees of freedom spread across its body, 6 in each leg, 7 in each arm, 2 in the neck, and 1 in the waist, plus an impressive 7 degrees of freedom in each hand alone. That level of articulation gives it fine control for delicate tasks as well as explosive power for more demanding ones. Each hand can manage a payload of up to 5 kilograms or about 11 pounds. Power comes from a modular, solid-state lithium battery system rated at 72 volts with 714 watts of charging power. This setup allows the robot to run for roughly 2 to 4 hours, depending on how intensively it's working. A nice practical touch. The battery uses a quick release design, meaning the robot could theoretically swap out its own battery pack without human help. To manage the heat generated by all that high torque movement, the T800 also includes an active cooling system built into its leg joints. On the intelligence side, the robot is powered by an N97 processor capable of 275 tera operations per second, backed by 64 gigabytes of memory. It's equipped with multiple depth cameras and a 360-degree LiDAR system that processes data at the millisecond level, giving it fast, precise awareness of its surroundings. Engine AI has also emphasized that the T800 was built using a fully in-house full-stack development approach, meaning the company controls everything from the hardware to the software running on it. Perhaps the most eye-catching detail, though, is the price. The T800 has already gone on sale on Chinese e-commerce platforms, starting at around $25,000. A strikingly accessible figure for a humanoid robot with this level of capability, especially when compared to competitors like Tesla's Optimus or Figure's Humanoid line, which are expected to launch at significantly higher price points. Between its brute strength, quick swap battery, advanced sensing suite, and aggressive pricing, the Engine AI T800 is positioning itself as a serious contender in the fast-growing humanoid robot race of 2026, even if its launch marketing involved literally kicking the boss. A Figure AI, the evolution of a robot figure. AI didn't just build one robot, they built 3, each a major leap over the last. To understand why Figure 03 is turning heads in 2026, you have to look at where it started. It began in 2023 with Figure 01, the company's proof of concept humanoid. Standing about 1.68 meters tall and weighing roughly 60 kilograms, it carried a 20-kilogram payload and ran for around 5 hours per charge. Partnered with OpenAI, it offered real-time speech-to-speech conversation and could learn tasks just by watching a human, like operating a coffee machine. Figure 01 was deployed at BMW's Spartanburg plant before being retired. Then came Figure 02 in 2024, built for serious industrial work. It stepped up to 35 degrees of freedom with 16 degree of freedom hands and a 25-kilogram carrying capacity. Figure also shifted from OpenAI's Cloud AI to its own onboard model, Helix. Figure 02 proved itself at BMW, later shown loading dishwashers, sorting packages, and folding laundry. That brings us to Figure 3, introduced in late 2026, the company's most ambitious redesign yet. Built for homes, it swapped the hard shell for soft fabric and foam to avoid pinch points. Its cameras deliver twice the frame rate and a 60% wider field of view, while fingertip sensors detect forces as light as 3 grams. It's also the first humanoid with 2 kilowatt wireless charging through its feet. Figure 03 has already appeared at a White House event and completed a 67-hour continuous autonomous run at a BMW facility. In 2026, it's Figure's flagship, with home pilots underway and pricing near $30,000 to $50,000. Tesla Optimus 5.3, Elon's big bet. Tesla's Optimus Gen 3 might be the most ambitious humanoid robot promise on the table right now. If Elon Musk's claims hold up, this could be the robot that changes everything. Let's start with the hardware. Optimus Gen 3 packs 40 degrees of freedom throughout its body, with 11 degrees of freedom in each hand alone, 6 in each arm and leg, and 2 in the neck and torso. Thanks to Tesla's custom-built servo actuators, the robot achieves impressively precise joint torque and speed control. In terms of raw strength, it can carry a dynamic payload of 20 kilograms or 44 pounds, and its deadlift capacity reaches an impressive 68 kilograms or 150 pounds. On the power side, Optimus Gen 3 runs on a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery. It sips just 100 watts while idle, but ramps up to between 500 and 800 watts during intensive tasks, giving it roughly 1 to 2 hours of heavy-duty operation per charge. The battery system is also designed to be modular and scalable, meaning future upgrades could extend that runtime. Where things get really interesting is the brain. Optimus runs Tesla's full self-driving AI suite, powered by the same Dojo-trained neural networks Tesla uses for real-time perception and decision-making in its cars. It's loaded with high-resolution vision cameras, depth sensing, integrated inertial measurement units, and force sensors built right into each fingertip, giving it a genuine sense of touch. Tesla's mass production target is bold: 1 million units by 2027. As for price, Musk has floated a long-term target of $20,000 to $30,000 per robot, but that number assumes production at massive scale. Realistically, with only tens of thousands likely produced in 2026, early units are expected to cost closer to $50,000 to $80,000. But the real headline is Musk's vision for what this robot could eventually do. He's talked about a future where Optimus delivers superhuman precision, potentially performing sophisticated medical procedures that are simply too difficult for human hands. Whether that vision becomes reality remains to be seen. But with its combination of raw strength, Tesla's AI stack, and Musk's trademark ambition, Optimus Gen 3 is shaping up to be one of the most closely watched humanoid robots of 2026. Neo Gamma, 1X's home robot, gets smarter. 1X Robotics just rolled out 9 major upgrades to its Neo humanoid, and the result is Neo Gamma, a robot that feels noticeably more human, more capable, and more ready for life inside your home. Movement comes first. Neo Gamma runs on a new whole-body controller built for natural, human-like motion, complete with synchronized arm swings while walking. Operating at 100 Hz and trained using reinforcement learning from real human motion capture data, it now squats, picks up objects, and sits down with far more fluid dynamic control. Its manipulation skills got a major boost too. A new visual manipulation model powered by end-to-end neural networks, predicting actions directly from raw sensor data, lets Neo Gamma pick up a wide range of objects, even ones it's never encountered before. On the communication side, new large language models enable more natural conversations paired with a redesigned, friendlier head shape. It's even dressed for the part in a full-body knit outfit, 3D printed from Japanese nylon. Underneath, Neo Gamma uses tendon-driven joints wrapped in soft covers instead of rigid electric drives. Glowing emotive earrings now provide real-time visual feedback, making the robot easier to read. Reliability jumped 10 times. Its new audio system includes 4 beamforming microphones with echo cancellation, plus a 3-speaker setup for immersive 360-degree sound. Neo Gamma learned to pass objects between its own hands without ever being explicitly trained to do it, a task demanding precise force control and real-time spatial awareness. Together, these upgrades push Neo Gamma closer to a genuinely practical home companion, one that moves naturally, listens carefully, adapts on the fly, and is quiet and safe enough to actually live alongside.